fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Trout has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping up now, Mike Trout.
Center fielder number 27.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first. Two gone. At the plate, Ted Williams. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first two guys out on one pitch.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they. Now at the plate, number 24. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, number 24.
Tapped up the first baseline. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike two.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Popped him up. Pujols shading to his right. He's got it one away. Digging in, Bryce Harper.
Right fielder.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
There's a called strike on a changeup. Not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Piazza is there. Two gone. So bases are empty here with two gone, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch of the at bat. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So bases are empty here with two gone, and here comes Junior. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into third with a two-out triple. Here's Javier Baez trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and two gone. He's set and the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Standing in, Babe Ruth. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
First baseman, Babe Ruth.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here comes another 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Coming to the plate now, Chipper Jones.
Chipper Jones.
First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Feller, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go out.
Bases are empty, one man out. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. In now, Mike Piazza. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Here comes the first pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that's through for a hit. Jones is on his way home. He'll score easily. We're all square at one apiece. Stepping in, Francisco Lindor. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. Standing in, Tom Seaver. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Off and running is Lindor. On attempt misses. The throw down. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Leading off the inning, Stan Musial, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Stan Musial.
In there for strike one, 0-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Lindor comes up with it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Settling in now, Jose Bautista.
Jose Bautista.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ruth in foul ground, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Dribbled up the line. On to first, and there were two down. Striding into the box, Kyle Schwarber will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Seaver steps into his windup. First pitch on its way. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one. 1-1 to Schwarber. Schwarber absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism. Meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. Digging in, Bob Feller. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. Two out, nobody on. Hit Weekly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Ken Griffey Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 pitch to Junior. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. Stepping into the box, Mike Trout. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and one strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Popped him up. Musial has room in foul territory. Two down. Stepping up to the plate, Ted Williams. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Popped high in the air. Schwarber waits on it, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 24. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, number
First
24.
pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. And daytime. Into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. The 1-0 home. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. At the plate, Mike Trout, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cano is calling for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Ted Williams. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do You don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Hit hard to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Striding in, Albert Pujols. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order.
On to first, a double play. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Adam Eaton.
First delivery to him on the way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Now he'll step off. A swing and a miss. 2 quick strikes to start his afternoon. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Batting second.
First pitch on its way.
Didi Gregorius.
Now a swing and he just fouls this one away. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Piazza. But the throw is not in time. Gregorius reaches on the strikeout. Now at the plate, Sam Travis. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
His offense gave him an early lead, and he is on the attack. Punched out the first 2 guys and made it look easy and still getting ahead.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Sam Travis becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. And so coming to the plate, Babe Ruth. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
First baseman, Babe Ruth.
Very weakly on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Chipper Jones.
Hard liner to center field. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. Chipper takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Throw won't get him. So stepping in, Mike Piazza. First delivery to him on the way. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. So striding in, Francisco Lindor. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
This has been a rough inning for him on the mound, but now after that sac fly, he's got to reset. No one on base, so just get 2 more outs and let your teammates try to pick you up with the bats.
Now a big swing by Lindor, and he connects. This one's carrying well. Left fielder looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. So here now is the pitcher, Blake Snell. Way in front of a great slider that time. 3 runs already home here. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius has it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now batting.
Riding in.
Right fielder, Ken Griffey.
That last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out. And try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You look in the dugout, you can tell that manager's getting ready to come out on that top step. If he doesn't get out of this situation right here, and it's a tough one, I think the bullpen comes in.
First offering on its way. Runner goes for second. In there. Now the throw.
He's safe.
Griffey at second with 2 down. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. The relay throw, and Trout will make it around to third base. He's in with a triple. Digging in to try it again, Ted Williams. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Tapped out in front of home. The tag, and he is out. Here's Chris Young, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here's Robbie Cano now.
Robinson.
Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
The 1-1 pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 18.
0-1, here it comes. Up around the face. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Popped him up. Ruth in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Victor Caratini, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Runner breaks for third. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. Here's Albert now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here comes the Babe.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone! So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in now one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. So striding forward now, Mike Piazza earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. High in the air out towards shallow right. Eaton is there. And that's the 3rd out. Now batting number 41. And they are squarely into chip-away mode. Looking at a 6-0 deficit already in this one. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. On the move is Trout. 1 out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Luis Severino.
Pitcher, Luis Severino.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in now, Francisco Lindor.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. The 1-2. Still 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Blake Snell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off and running is Lindor. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The 1-0 delivery. Runner's on his way to third. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1-1. Lindor leads off second with nobody out. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he's safe. The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Ready once again, Ken Griffey Jr. comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit toward the hole. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Digging in once again, Ted Williams. A hit in 2 tries so far. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Runners on the move for second. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Number 41 is going to have room. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The shortstop, Didi
First
Gregorius.
pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Now batting.
Here comes the first pitch.
Robin.
A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
One out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. There to take it is Chipper. In time to first, and there are two away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Young. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Bases are empty here with two men out. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow.
A swing and a miss. Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here. At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Right fielder, Ken Griffey
Infield
Jr.
shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. The relay, and he is into second base with a leadoff double. Into the box now, Mike Trout. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he lays off the pitch up and in. Ball 2. Griffey Jr. stands at second with no outs, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Hit back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now in the box, Ted Williams. First offering on its way. A late swing at a slider for a strike. 1 out and a runner on third. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Popped him up. Pujols has room in foul territory. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. But in the end, he thought better of trying to score, so he remains at third. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Albert Pujols. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss by Pujols, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And Trout will make the catch, and that ends. Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Ken Griffey
We'll start
Jr.
things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 2-0 on the way. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. And the pitch on 2-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Another 2-2 offering. Fouled off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2. Now Junior gets a hold of one to deep right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Into the box now, Mike Trout.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly by Pujols, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Babe Ruth. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Counts even at 1-1 to Ruth. 2 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. And a fastball swung on. Ready now, Babe Ruth. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Babe Ruth.
Popped him up. Pujols has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. So digging in now, Chipper Jones, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Mike Piazza. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. Lindor is up with it. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is. Here's Albert now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Albert.
And Albert swings and hits a ground ball to short. Jones gloves it. Throw by Chipper, and there's 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Ted Williams. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Williams.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Piazza has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Bottom of the second here with no score. A swing and a miss as he chased. At the plate, Francisco Lindor, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Second baseman, Francisco.
And he fouls this one off. Hit hard down the line. Pujols has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Bob Gibson. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Ruth in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track. Back to the top of the order now, and here comes Junior. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. On the ground and right at the shifted infielder. There's Baez. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate, Francisco Lindor, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Francisco
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. A sign now from Piazza, the 1-1. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Lindor takes it in. And that's out number 1. Stepping up now, Javier Baez.
second baseman, Javier Baez.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And the check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Now at the plate, Bob Gibson. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And Junior will make the catch. In the digging in, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ready for another chance? Ted Williams. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Hit hard to short. Lindor fields it cleanly. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Standing in, Albert Pujols. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High in the air out towards shallow right. Junior's in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that. Coming to the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And that's the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1 the count now. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And Junior's there to make the play for route number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here comes the Babe. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Ruth is there for it. And that ends the inning. In now, Babe Ruth comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Williams sprinting after it, but it's the center fielder who gets there, and that's the first out of the inning. So 1 away in the inning, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Chipper Jones. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. It's 1-2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Swing and a little tapper. Again, a 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Mike Piazza is on deck. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4. Standing in, Mike Piazza. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Hit hard on the ground to second. Baez has it. The second for 1. On to first as they get the. Here's Albert now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Here comes the first pitch.
Albert.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Ted Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. Piazza has it, and he makes the throw to first. Williams is retired, 2 down now. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. On his junior, but this is a base hit. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. So they do get their first hit. Striding into the box, Francisco Lindor. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Francisco Lindor.
Popped him up. Pujols has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track. Digging in, Bob Gibson 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Popped high in the air. Piazza over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. He's 1 for 2 in this one. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Williams giving chase. He gets there to make the catch. And here's Javier Baez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
Hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Williams going back at the track. The wall. Gone! Stepping in, Bob Gibson. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
The 0-2 delivery is put in play to the right side of the infield. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And here comes Junior. Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Lindor on the move. 1 out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Missed with a slider.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Barehanded for 1. Relay to first in. Now to the plate, Mike Trout. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Baez fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready for another shot now, Ted Williams. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Albert Pujols. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing...
Well, the play's been made, and that... Stepping into the box, Babe Ruth. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
First baseman, Babe Ruth.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Lindor right there. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Albert Pujols. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And he takes ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Trout is there, 2 gone.
Left fielder,
First pitch of the at-bat.
Williams.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Into the box, Babe Ruth. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball on the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter.
Chipper Jones.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Now a spin and another throw back to second. But he is in there as they can't get him at second. And now they'll go back to second another time here. And he will thankfully make it back to second as he almost got caught out there. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. And no surprise, a throw back to second. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Runner goes for third. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. And he's called out on a close play at third. One out, nobody on. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Striding in, Mike Piazza. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. On the ground up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Third at bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. A fastball that just misses inside. This one's flared off to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner will score from first. Now the relay home. He's in there at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th. Now with the play, Bob Gibson. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground. Christian Yelich will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. 0-1 the count. J.D. Martinez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up. Blake Trinan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now,
moving out to the ball. Captain Mike Piazza.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Hit hard towards the hole. Jones on the grass. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Francisco Lindor.
Time called here as with the potential time. Run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back safely. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A pitch out. The throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. Now a throw over and the runner back. Mondesi aboard here at first with nobody out. He's on the move again from first. Strike called. Now the throw down. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Now a pickoff play at second. Don't want to forget about it. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And now the runner's trying for third. Strike taken to throw. And he nails him at third. Great throw. The bases are empty, one man in. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. On the ground towards second. Backhanded. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Here's Javier Baez. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Striding in to start the 9th, Ken Griffey Jr. as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he is out on the tag. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Trout waiting on the 1-1. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Mike Trout goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. On the ground to second for Baez. He's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time. So coming to the plate, Josh Hader. He'll start things out, needing just a run to tie it. Chipper Jones will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Chopped weakly to the left. Chipper over to his left. Throw by Chipper, and there's one away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Josh Hader comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Now catching, number 8.
And that misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. Hader is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. They're
Center fielder, number 20.
Dennis Eckersley takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Dennis Eckersley.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
One error, they left 2 men on base. For the home team, 1 run on 3 hits. No errors, they left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Tonight's main attendance at Target Field, 40,000. A reminder that extra light rail trains to the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field.